Oh dear friends, best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Best greetings from the apiary of Vasyl Priyatelenko. My name is Victor Fursov, I am a research entomologist, beekeeper and teacher, and this is my channel devoted to entomology and beekeeping. And today I am visiting apiary Vasyl Priyatelenko. Today we already did three different videos about these beehives, and today I sitting near these two types of beehives. One is smaller, one is bigger. We just didn't open them because bees are still busy. We're sitting inside. We are preparing for making new brood, and today is a little bit cold, more or less, but we are flying already. Sometimes we're a little bit aggressive because of we try to open it. And again, I have opportunity to show you these different types of frames which are used here in this type of beehive of original construction Vasyl Priyatelenko. He did this construction especially for his apiary, and he improved it very much during his already maybe 13 years of this specific construction. And what is very specific about this construction, this is very special frame. Three different type of frames. I have two of them here because these two can be used in both of these types beehives. And the most important part of this frame, this is top bar frame. Top bar is used for top bar is usually used just the plate, wooden plate. But here this is not wooden plate. This is metal plate. This is metal top bar with size about 7 to 7 millimeters size diameter of this frame. It's covered with wax, definitely. And these two type of frames are used. This type of frame is used narrow deep frame used for brood, and this type of frame, quadrate frame, used in this type of beehive, especially for collecting honey. We just had here one frame full of honey, full combed, but Vasyl just took it to home. Maybe I can show it to you later. How we need to use it, and how many frames are still here, how many combs. Here this beehive already after hibernation, after winter time, so here used 8 types of these frames. We're standing here inside. They're already just combs, not frames already, with combs. So all just colony overwintering during this more or less warm time of this winter. We didn't have too many snow, and this spring is also pretty warm. Today is 30th day of March, and it's pretty warm. Sometimes we had even frost and snow here in these days 10 years ago, but today green grass and some of honeybees were just collecting pollen pretty actively. That's why we use here some pollen collectors. And so this type of frame is used for hibernation, here with 8 frames, and also for brood. This is a brood part of frame of beehive, brood part of beehive. And why we use quadrate frame? We use quadrate frame for second box, for second chamber. Second chamber can be used here on the top, but on the second chamber we use smaller frame, and honeybees will collect specifically honey in this small frame. We produced for sure initially comb, and then we collect nectar and produce honey inside this comb. But also this is a very special frame because this frame is used here for brood, and we are standing like that. But next chamber will be with different position of quadrate frames. The position is crosswise, and also end bar here, wooden end bar, standing here on the top of the top bar. It's just attached together. So 8 frames will be used in second chamber, like this. So that's why second chamber, which is used here, quadrate chamber with 8 quadrate frames. which are used specifically for collecting honey. The same frames cannot be used here because for this chamber we use here this type of frames, again with metal top bar, and this is a brood part. But in this beehive we use 8 frames with brood, but in this bigger beehive we use 12 frames. Again we are standing like this, and on the top it's used second chamber. In the second chamber use similar type frame but wider Dodan frames, or just narrow one, and they all also standing here in cross positioning. So this is a very special feature of this beehive type of beehives, to use frames with metal top bar, cross positioning of them all together, attached positioning like that. So there is no bee space between two chambers, so it can be used all together like one unity, for all combs, for all frames together. So that's why honeybees, they are moving very actively, they are moving easily from brood part to next part, and to the next part if we use third part of chamber. And this is positioning, this cross positioning, we can compare with original positioning of frames in natural honeybee nest somewhere in a hollow tree, where all frames are not in parallel position, because usually people use honeybee beehives with parallel positioning of frames, but here we use cross positioning, and this producing special conditions for honeybees. So we use this narrow deep frame for honey brood. The second part in this positioning for second chamber we will be using especially for honey. So we hope so that some sunny days are coming very soon, springtime, summertime, so we will meet from time to time together with Vasyl Priyatelenko at his apiary in the springtime and in summer. So and we'll tell you more about these frames and about these beehives, just opening them and just looking inside what's going on inside. So it will be more funny, more interesting, more entertaining, and more knowledgeable for sure. But today I wanted to show you just again this type of frames, just together with beehives. If you are interested to know how it's working in more details, you can search for some publications which are uploaded on my website, and also you can use some presentations which are uploaded on this channel as well. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe and press like. I'm looking forward to see you as a subscriber, or maybe as sponsor, donator. Welcome to be our sponsor of our channel as well. Looking forward to meet together with you in next video, where I will show you these frames, some combs full of honey, and of course we will show you together with Vasyl Priyatelenko his beehives, how it's working. This is very effective, productive and innovative type of beehive. Original Ukrainian beehive, Vasyl Priyatelenko. Welcome to our channel, welcome to his channel. You can see him in his channel, and he will explain you also how this beehive and these honeybee combs, honeybee frames are working. Thank you for your attention. See you soon on my channel. Good luck. Best greetings from Kyiv, capital of Ukraine.